Outside, outside. Clear, clear, clear.
No hand signals, nothing. No.
Outside.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Glass Case of Motion. Oh, nope, sorry.
No, I was
Is that
just
okay?
waving. No, I was just saying, hey. I was doing both hands, hey. Hey, how's it going? No.
I thought you were waving me off, like, stop. But welcome back, everybody. I thought Chuck was waving me off, but he's not. Myself, Chuck, and Kim here as always, and thanks for joining in, as always.
We got to work on our hand signals, I guess. Like, I didn't put the one hand out the window.
Yeah.
Let them know that I'm coming to pit road. Apparently, Denny didn't do that in Darlington.
He actually did.
He did? Okay.
Because I was right behind him.
And
So I saw Jimmie and him get together, and I saw Jimmie was mad about it. But so it was kind of a screwed up deal because so Denny was on old stuff. I think they ran that a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of guys on new tires passing people. So I forget who passed me. We already had damage, so we were kind of slow. So who passed me, and they were inside of Hamlin down the back, and I was behind Denny, and there was like Jimmie was on the bottom behind me, and someone was behind me in the top lane going to the back, and Denny's waving out the window like, hey, I got to pit, I got to get down. So then I was just turning out left to pass him when he waved, so I checked up and just turned back right to get behind him. And so he bolted down. So I don't think Jimmie saw his hand waving down the back. And so when Denny went to the bottom, Jimmie had no idea that he was coming. But he did wave. I did see that. And I was like, he did wave. I was right there.
Cool.
Okay.
I will not disparage Mr. Hamlin by saying he didn't wave. I just heard Jimmy's response. So
We'll give Jimmie a break too for complaining only because how cool he looked pre-race with his gargoyles and his petty hat.
He did look pretty cool. I did see that.
Pretty badass.
the other crazy thing that happened at Darlington, the 9 and the 19 getting together there with like 15 to go.
Yeah.
Chase,
yeah.
man, like I feel bad for him because like that's a track. His dad obviously has a little bit of a history there at Darlington. I feel like that's one that you kind of, you know, if I'm the son of someone who's got that type of lineage, I might want to get that win there. And like twice this year, he's had a good car at Darlington.
And got wrecked by Gibbs cars.
Yeah.
The Gibbs car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the replay of that, and I don't know, just racing deal, I guess. That was more of a racing deal than I feel like what happened there earlier this year.
Yeah. The Kyle Bush incident.
I think, well, they were both racing deals, but at least that one they were going for the lead. And just they both sent it in there to not give up the lead or want to take it. Didn't work. But yeah, that does suck for sure.
It was fun to watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was also Hamlin and Chastain the day before was super fun to watch too.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat on that one. That was pretty cool. I was at my parents' house, and I was excited watching that. And Brandon Jones out of nowhere ended up winning that race. But it's a right spot, right time. That was a heck of a race. Even the truck race was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was like 2 or 3 guys. All race were really good, and it was cool to see. I walked down and see one of the good things about not having a lot of people at the tracks is I don't know if you guys know those suites in turn 1 and 2 at Darlington, like the infield suites.
Yeah.
It's a big like fenced off field, and there's 2 suite buildings. So I took Sturgill, so we were running around that field and watching the truckers go through 1 and 2, which was cool to see trucks on the track again and being able to actually like no one's there, so you have the whole thing to yourself.
Yeah.
But
that's one of my
good.
favorite spots at Darlington is in 1 and 2. A couple of years ago, Strickland and I went and shot with one of those little 8mm cameras and did the old school, like it was the first couple of years of the throwback. And we had that little 8mm shooting in those turns, and it was just fun. Like that I love being right there at Darlington. Darlington's a great track to go to in general. But 1 and 2 are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a more exciting corner. Anyway.
Old 3 and 4. So it's, you know, that's the corner where everybody used to come off and you're trying to get down there to the front stretch. That old covered grandstand.
Yeah.
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 The olden days. There was something. Oh yeah, we have some
breaking news.
Well, first I was gonna say when you said Brandon Jones out of nowhere, and it's not like Kevin Harvick came out of nowhere, but he did kind of. But
no, I was gonna say that when you said Brandon Jones out of nowhere, I was like, well, same thing happened in the Cup race because I had Kevin in pit road, and no offense to the Harvick fans if you're watching, Kevin was shit all night long until the very end. He came out of kind of nowhere.
It seemed like he had some good like short run speed, and then would fall back on the.
He had a loose race car the entire time. Fedwa on the radio a number of times was like, he's going to wreck. And then his right rears kept they were corded every time they pit. So he was just struggling. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh wait, Kevin Harvick won. What happened?
The 3 almost got there.
I know.
Yeah, and then the 3 starting from the rear, where did he come from? The whole top 5, I was like, where did this top 5 come from?
Yeah.
He sent it there coming off of 4. Like he was like, screw it. Like it's Darlington. If he were to have won the Southern 500, like is Austin the new crown jewel kid? Is that what he becomes at that point? He's got a 500. He's got a coach.
Yeah, that would have put him 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
3 of the 4. It's those long races, man.
Yeah, that was exciting.
But you did mention it, Kim. There is some breaking news that is really exciting. And it's on Twitter. I think Bob Pockers has tweeted it. The Athletic has written a story about it. So I feel kind of confident to bring this one up. Apparently, NASCAR is submitting plans to convert Auto Club Speedway into a short track.
It's a big speedway to shrink down to a short track.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed in that. I'm going to be honest with you. Auto Club is one of the – I think it puts on a great race. I mean, it being a 2-mile racetrack, that's such a fun place to go. And I was kind of disappointed when I heard it. Honestly, they could keep the big track and just put a half mile in the center of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the plans are. That's the thing. Like, it says plans have been submitted. I don't know if that means they're going to, sell off, sections of the – I mean, you can't sell the warehouse where they filmed that one scene from Terminator. I mean,
I was disappointed in that. I felt like I don't know what they're going to do. Like you said, I don't know what they're going to do with the track if we're not going to go the 2-mile anymore because that's just such a fun race.
Yeah.
It puts on a great show. So that was a little disappointing to hear. But like I said, I don't know the full plans yet. So.
Do you get a boogie board if you win on the short track instead of a big surfboard?
Surfboard. That'd be pretty funny.
Oh,
that'd be pretty funny.
Bob Pockers has tweeted a look at the plan for the Auto Club conversion to a half mile. With NASCAR hopeful to start construction in 21 after the 21 race for the 22 event. Grandstands are still there. Let me share my screen with y'all real quick, and we'll see how this works. We're trying this. This is live TV, folks.
Live.
What happens? Google, and they may say, you know what, Chuck, cut all of this out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, of here. So.
Oh, pinch out for bigger view. Okie dokie.
All righty, Daddy. There we go.
So they're building a Martinsville. Is what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're
on the West Coast.
They're building the West Coast Martinsville. Wow. The front stretch looks like it has a little bit of a arc in it.
Uh-huh.
And the back stretch, it's like a mix between Martinsville and a little Dover. Or Richmond.
It looks like a little longer than Martinsville, shape-wise. Just slightly.
Yeah, it's hard to tell scaling, but if they say it's a half mile, I'm sure it's
skinnier.
Skinny long, as opposed to.
So I'm just trying to look at all the other stuff on there to see where, if I recognize, obviously the entrance there, that's the same. There's the road that goes down there where the haulers go in, and I think that's, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. This is our live reaction to it.
Oops. Sorry. I accidentally scrolled. I was trying to pinch in.
Well, now
I scrolled the wrong direction.
Stop sharing. So let me see if I can.
Stop sharing, Chuck.
Weird.
It
says I can draw on it. Do you guys see me drawing on it?
Yes, I see the drawing.
Oh yeah.
You drew.
Thought you were gonna draw a penis.
Yeah, I thought that's. You thought about it.
Yeah.
You
thought about it, but
you stated it.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That's interesting. I thought there's some other tracks I felt like you could have replaced that would be a little bit better, but hey, whatever.
Well, I mean, that's all. That's a market that, like, how many short tracks are there out on the West Coast?
I mean, there's none.
Yeah.
Not really any. I mean, that we go to.
None that we go to, yeah. But yeah, it'll be different. It'll be different for sure. So you know what? I'm excited to see it.
I'm gonna hold my judgment. It's like I said, I hate to see a track like Auto Club go away in the form that it's in now, but not know what the racing could be there. Like, it could be the greatest thing to happen to racing in California. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of biased just because I like Auto Clubs. Cool
Yeah.
racing. I did it again.
Bummer.
Did it again. But yeah, that'd be cool. Something a little bit different. They want to redo all of Fontana, but they won't go to the fairgrounds in Nashville. That's, my 2 cents about it. But whatever, it's fine. Whatever.
Hey, hot take.
Hot takes. Hot take
Yeah.
Blaney.
Takes.
That's his.
Yeah.
That's the new name there. Hot take Blaney.
Uh-oh.
Is it about
Bunch
the
of
right?
No, a bunch of leaves just fell out of the blue, and I was like, is a limb going to fall right on my head? Because I'm under a tree where some limbs fell the other day.
Oh.
So I was hoping that I don't get donkey punched by a branch here in a second.
It's funny if it got caught on camera. Not that I want you to get hurt, but it's fall. Today was sweater weather. I've got my sweater on because it was actually cool. Now it's
It was
warm.
cold. It was cold this morning. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mid 80s now, but it was beautiful this morning.
My house is still chilly from it being cold this morning.
Very dewy.
I was sitting on the porch Saturday night and had to put on a long sleeve shirt.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Sweatshirts.
Which
Yeah.
the porch is almost the deck. The deck
Today.
almost ready.
Really?
Yeah. We had a
Whoa.
fantasy draft out on it Sunday. There were like 4 of us, and then it was on a Zoom call, and then watched the Southern 500 on like a projection TV out there. So there was still some bracing that we had to like work our way around. But
Yeah.
early stages, fun times.
We'll have to do the podcast from your new porch.
I would think within the next couple of weeks.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like I think it
Nice
could definitely be done. Mm-hmm. Weather's perfect for it.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Sweater weather.
Yeah, nice Yeti cooler with NASCAR written on it that we can have some
Nice.
messages in.
Nice. We'll have to also something new and developing. NFL's back this Sunday.
I know.
Doesn't feel like it's back all of a sudden, but it is. And yeah, I was watching multiple sports shows this morning, and I was like, oh shit,
Football.
NFL's back this Sunday. Yeah. So
Do you see where ESPN put together this like algorithm, and it has basically all the results for the entire season, and I think it has the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, I want to say.
Well, the Chiefs.
But then it's totally wonky because it has like the Patriots 5-11, which will not happen. It has Carolina.
you don't think so?
No, they'll figure something out. Wink, wink. They'll figure something out. It has the Jets beating the Chiefs. That's not going to happen. It also had the Panthers at like 2-13 and something, or 1-13 and something, like something terrible.
Yeah.
Like some of the things on the algorithm were like, there's no way this is actually happening.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of smarter people than me that know a lot more about football than me. But so I don't know. I just go watch. I love to go to some Panthers games if things start opening up, but I don't know what's going to be the deal.
We I think we did the thing where we said go ahead and take our money and put it to next season. So like our season tickets were like we did the payment plan like expecting hey, we'll be there in the fall, but then talking with my brother-in-law was like, let's just, they gave us the option that we can hold off, and I mean,
because they're still deciding right on the first game is definitely no fans, and then they're just trying to decide for the next.
And part of me is like, okay, I kind of want to go for the historical aspect of it, of like it'd be interesting to go to a game and see what it's like in the pandemic, but I also love going to a game and getting intoxicated and when you get intoxicated, your inhibition goes out the window. So like I feel like I might do stupid stuff.
Are they not serving beer and alcohol at sporting events?
I know NASCAR you can. Well, actually, could you bring?
I don't know.
I thought you could bring your cooler. It has to be a X number by X number cooler.
Yeah.
I thought, and like no glass. I think.
Right.
I don't know, but I think you can bring a small cooler.
No, I just didn't know because, like Chuck said, like your inhibitions are out the window, and with the pandemic,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
some people that are like, I dare you to cough on that lady over there, like stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's like I trust myself, but I don't trust other people when they've been drinking. So
Right.
I feel discretion is the better. Like I can watch it on my new deck. I can watch all the games out there and enjoy that. But yeah, I want to go to a football game so bad.
Yeah, I've only been to one Panthers game. I went last year, and it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Watching. I'm not necessarily a fan of either. I think it was Panthers and Vikings, and I'm not a fan of either one, but I enjoyed watching. They're fun to go to.
That's the thing. I went to back, I think it was the first year that we raced at Mid-Ohio in the then Nationwide and Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
And me and I think it was Van Nil, one of the guys that works for NASCAR, who used to do PR and race back in the day, went up to Cleveland and saw a Browns Bengals game, preseason game. Just like drove up there and was like, let's check it out.
Blockbuster game there.
But you know what? It's live football, and it's people in pads hitting each other, and it's just fun to watch. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I'll watch, especially in like going to the game. I'll watch.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. Speaking of the Browns, you just brought up a great topic. Did you see it this morning?
I did.
I don't know that I know what you're talking about.
Odell
Did you
Beckham
see
Jr.
it?
might be the best number 2 receiver in the NFL.
I think it's not going to be Cleveland Browns anymore. It's going to be Cleveland Steamers.
Yeah. There is
a new name.
alleged report.
Yeah. I watched Kim. Did you see it?
No,
She has no idea what we're talking
I
about.
don't know. And you froze for a second, so I don't know if you said anything that I missed.
Okay. So this morning Odell was trending, and I was like, oh, what's this Odell trending thing?
Yeah.
Apparently, and I personally don't believe a word that's coming out of this chick's mouth.
Allegedly.
It's like
allegedly.
She said anyway. She went on this podcast. It's almost like, you ever seen that Call Her Daddy podcast? It's almost like that, but it's like more ratchet, more raunchier.
Yeah.
This girl came on and she said, "Oh yeah, Odell Beckham Jr. allegedly had me over and allegedly had me poop on him." Yeah.
Yeah.
But you look at this girl and you're like, I don't believe a damn thing that comes out of your mouth.
Like,
Oh, no.
She goes through this whole thing that said like he asked her to send him a video of her on the toilet, and then, like said don't shower for 24 hours before you like that's like there's a lot of stuff in that I'm like, this is like, I don't think I believe this.
I don't believe that. Odell Beckham Jr., like, there's no way. And the girl is like very interesting. Like, I don't want to be rude.
Here's the other thing.
But
if he is into that, I'm not here to kink shame him. Like,
no.
If that's his thing, that's his thing. Like, there's nothing illegal.
I mean, there's nothing illegal. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's weird.
It's very to my
But
Not
yes, in
my
our mind. Yeah, in our minds. But some people think that's normal or like get turned on by that. Okay, I'm not going to shame you, but it's just something you don't hear every day, especially by a superstar athlete.
Right.
And a bunch of superstar athletes are probably pretty like interesting, but it never comes out.
Look, man, you always got to go the Derek Jeter route. You give him a gift basket and you get him to sign an NDA.
Yeah.
Like, here's the gift basket for your night over. Signed jersey, baseballs, a glove, and here, can you just go ahead and sign this NDA?
Yeah.
It says that anything that we did in the bedroom, you cannot disclose for 50 years.
Yeah. And whenever you're getting lawyers involved in your sexual activities, it's probably not a good thing.
Not good.
But we're not saying it we're not saying it's illegal. We're just saying that look, I might not want this to get out.
I can understand. Yeah, you want to save face.
If you're giving somebody a gift or you pay somebody not to disclose what happened in the bedroom, is that kind of a form of prostitution in a sense?
Here's the other thing. He's also getting consent. He's getting written consent. The Jeter,
well, yeah, I mean,
would be like,
I would hope he's getting consent.
But no. So that's like the most airtight version of it is the written consent that says we both agreed to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't have like a girl say, "Oh, you took
Right.
advantage of me."
Right.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. In some ways, you can cover your butt. I mean, if you're one of the most popular athletes out there, you don't want people making allegations against you, right? I mean,
And
yeah.
if you're into getting pooped on,
Oh.
you might not want those allegations either. So
OBJ might have wanted to bring out a NDA.
yeah, there it is.
Do you think he told her? I'm not gonna. Never mind.
What?
I was
Like
gonna.
eat corn?
I was gonna say, do you think he told her what he preferred her eat the day before?
For diet, I want you on a strict diet of corn, asparagus, beans.
No.
Gross.
Chipotle only meals for 3 days before you come see me.
Ugh.
Very fibrous breads.
Very
Grains.
fibrous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No lettuce, no salads,
Yeah.
nothing, no cheese, just full on rice, beans, lots of meat,
Cereal.
cereal.
Oh, speaking of cereal, this is a total switch.
Well, I had one for you that's speaking of shit and eating, but let's go to your cereal one first.
They're coming
the
out for the 60th because we've talked so much about Little Debbie before. For the 60th anniversary of Little Debbie, they're coming out with an oatmeal cream pie cereal.
I could be on board with that.
I probably could eat it dry. I don't think I could eat it like for breakfast as a cereal.
Yeah. I'm not a big oatmeal cream pie fan, honestly, but
Kind of sweet.
maybe I'll try it.
Really?
Oh,
Not a big oatmeal guy in general, but, you know.
I like the meals. Speaking of diets, this is going back to the shit. Did you see? I think I sent it last night. There was an Israeli study that says if you eat your own poop, you can prevent post-diet weight gain.
Well, I mean, I only read the first couple sentences of the article because then I got distracted. I mean, I probably would lose my appetite if I was eating my own shit. So of course you're gonna lose weight because you're not gonna want to eat anything. Is that what's the gist?
So the gist of it is the stool is processed into frozen, opaque, and odorless capsules that contain the microbiomes in the genetic gut stuff in your stomach. Now, the caveat to the study is that they had patients on 3 different diets for 6 months prior to giving them this pill.
Okay.
And it only prevented the weight gain in one of the 3 diets. And they
But
had
more than the subject. It was just the specific diet.
yeah. So like the diet, like the percentage was here, there was like a placebo pill plus the shit pill.
Ugh.
But like you eat shit. Like you could tell someone like, hey, eat shit. No, literally, it's for science.
If there was a magic pill that said you could be healthy forever and it required me to eat my own shit, I would probably do it. But I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
I mean, it says it's not.
Because it's like you would never. It's like dehydrated in a pill form, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I would want something in return.
I mean, theoretically, like people that take vitamins, like you don't know what those vitamins actually are, like those little pills.
True.
Cholesterol.
Also, when you eat shrimp, if you don't clean it well enough, you're getting the poop.
You're eating poop. Yeah.
You eat mushrooms.
I eat mushrooms.
Some of
They
them
grow.
poop.
Grow on poop. Yeah. Have you seen the South Park where they get fecal transplants?
Is that the
Tom Brady's in it. That's why he can play so good for so long, is he gets fecal transplants.
That's
I haven't seen that one. I saw the human centipede one.
Oh
Ugh.
no,
Eat the cuttlefish.
yeah, no, this one's so funny. Like, what Kyle's mom's sick or something, and they're like, "Oh, I feel so much better. I had a fecal transplant," and then everyone wants one because you're so healthy now, and then everyone's trying to get Tom Brady's poop, so they're trying to break into the pipes in his home and stuff, and like drain his poop out and stuff, and That's so funny. And then, like, he opens this secret room, and there's just jars of his shit. He's like, I got so tired of people trying to steal it, I just pooped in jars and just kept it secret. They're like, you can heal the world, Tom. What are you doing? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
In jars.
I don't know how they come up with it.
I don't either. Well, I mean, we're going to see how his eating of his poop plays out down in Tampa Bay or Tampa Bay.
I think they're going to be pretty good down there. They got a lot of good players.
So.
That might be
They've been stacking that team.
Might be one of the best teams he's ever been on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always liked the Bucks colors too. Maybe it's because like that's the team whose games I went to growing up, but like that cuter, like metallic color with the like burnt red color. I don't know. I liked it. The uniforms were always sporty.
OBJ is still trending. I just went to Twitter to see if any other news hit.
Dear God.
He's still trending. That's gonna be trending for a while.
It's like that. Was it the same person who? It's not the same girl who's telling the story, but did you see the one with the Phoenix Suns?
The Instagram influencer that said she like slept.
Yeah.
With, yeah.
I didn't see that one either.
It happened like right before the bubble started for the NBA.
Yeah.
Just like
she
right.
Yeah, she didn't even say allegedly. She said she slept with like all the Phoenix Suns players in like a span of like an hour or two.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you're a fan of a team and if that's what it takes to make them win, you know. Look how good Devin Booker was in the bubble. You know, hey, can't. Probably get in trouble for saying something like that. Allegedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say a bad joke that
allegedly.
Allegedly refrain from that and go to another story that I may have sent to y'all about the woman that was sent to jail after she glued her downstairs parts together to try and frame her ex-boyfriend.
What?
Clearly, I didn't read that one.
Maybe I didn't send that one to you. Yeah, there's a woman sentenced to jail after she glued her vagina to frame her ex-boyfriend. She alleged that.
First of all, glued it together? Glued it to what?
She just put like super glue on it, glued her own private parts in a bind to frame her ex-boyfriend for the crime. She has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. This all comes from The Guardian, and it happened in Spain.
I feel like she didn't need to go to prison because whatever she had to deal with down there, the aftermath was probably punishment enough.
She tied up a whole bunch of resources because the police were investigating this because she said she was kidnapped, thrown into a car, and like found all this. So like they went through this whole investigation.
Gone Girl shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that movie creeped me out.
Her lawyer, like the crime was in October of 2016, and she has now been convicted and sentenced.
That's a long ass time.
She was dubbed.
So the main charge was just falsifying something, right? Or like falsely accusing somebody trying to frame them.
State prosecutors demanded an 8-year and an 8-month prison sentence. Or 11-year and 8-month prison sentence. That's what it was. Okay.
Still a lot of questions on how they got the glue off.
Yeah. Little scalpel. She was dubbed the glue liar. That was her nickname. I would imagine that in Spanish that probably sounds a lot better than just glue liar.
I would hope, because that's a lame name. That's like in Home Alone where what's his face wants to be the Wet Bandits.
Wet Bandits.
Joe Pesci's like, shut up.
There was something I saw. It was a meme about if you gave Macaulay Culkin and someone the same amount of time, like, I can't remember what it was. It was a great meme and great story. I found $20 at the end of that.
Well, that means that was a really terrible story if you found $20. Usually a $5 story.
I know.
Good job.
I saw something to where there was an idea to reshoot Home Alone and have Macaulay Culkin in it now. And I think he's like 40 now, but have it like the same exact movie and no one acknowledges the fact that he's 40.
Yeah, I saw
Just
that.
like a guy.
That would be funny.
Guy. Yeah. It's
That's
like a shot by shot remake.
Like if you ever think about Grease, if you ever watched Grease as a kid, and you really like look at the actors, they were supposed to be teenagers. Half of them are like 40 when they
Yeah. They always do that though. They have like high school kids or something like that, and the people are in like their mid-20s.
Yeah.
Like that's not believable. Yeah.
I can't pronounce this in Spanish, but it's a Pegamento Mintesoro. It's a little bit better. Just blue fire. I don't know.
Maybe a little better.
Maybe a little, not too much. And I can't find the damn meme. But Macaulay Culkin's 40, so.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you feel old.
But speaking of childhood movies too, the Jelly Belly guy that you sent us today.
Yes. Yeah.
That's having like a Willy Wonka competition.
Mm-hmm. If you can enter, and you can find golden tickets that are like necklaces and
dog tags. They look like dog tags.
Yeah. So if you find these things, then you get a shot at going to, what was it? Candy Making University.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah. You have to pay $50 though in each state. I was like a little confused the article I read. I didn't read yours because we talked about it on the news this morning.
Yeah.
Where, like, I don't think the necklaces are in the candy packages like in the movie.
Right. I think it's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it's like a scavenger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is kind of disappointing. It would have been more fun if it was in the package.
But if you're trying to weed out people that, like if you want it to be someone that you actually want to take over the candy making, actually get their degree from Candy Making University, I feel like you'd want to weed out some of the riffraff. The Veruca Salt.
The Veruca Salt that just have all the money, can buy all the candy packages and just.
I want it now, Daddy.
Yeah. But if you really want to try to boost sales, then you do something like that.
Right.
Like that'd be great.
It would be, but that's the. I don't know.
But Jelly Belly's doing fine.
They are.
They don't need to boost sales. Everyone loves Jelly Bellies.
The company said that each treasure hunt is valued at $5,000. Oh God, have you played that?
Where it's like a blind test of jelly beans.
You spin the wheel and you get like the Jelly Belly, and it could be.
And there's like lookalikes. It could be vomit or it could be pina colada. You just gotta find out.
Is that a risk you're willing to take?
I'll play it. We need to play it.
Yeah.
Is it that time, Ryan?
Is it time?
No, I was just getting in my truck just to, it's hot outside. And yeah, I have my meeting call here in a little bit, but
there's the Ford sound as a Ford cranks up. I know that. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, the air conditioning, it was much needed.
Yeah.
But
he's driving off to go find the treasure hunt. Apparently, each one is valued at $5,000, and only 1,000 people can participate in each treasure hunt. So.
Oh wow.
They're trying.
How do you limit that? How do you limit only 1,000 people can participate? You have to sign up early or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like you probably got to go to willywonka.com. And
what if like the Jelly Belly headquarters is just like Willy Wonka factory?
That would be cool.
It would be cool. I have a feeling it's probably just like a brick building in like.
I would be curious to see how Jelly Bellies are made.
I don't know if I want to see.
Like, are there little molds, or do they like drop the candy and then it like gets baked? Like, how are jelly beans made?
That'd be a great. I love that How It's Made show.
Yes.
That'd be a great thing to send in. I love that show. I watch that all the time.
They may have already had it made because I see How It's Made jelly beans on. I'm afraid to click it because it might just start playing and you'll get the sound. But it looks intense, and I think you should look this up. There's a machine, Kim, that's like a rolling conveyor belty type thing that seems like it sorts out the different pasty stuff that makes the the sugar.
Interesting.
They made a NASCAR diecast car on How It's Made the other week.
Did they?
I saw. Yeah. I said, how are NASCAR diecast cars made? And it was like a Jimmie Johnson car.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
no, it wasn't diecast car. They just had a diecast car as a prop, and it was actually going through how they make the bodies, like the body panels. So they would go to like 5 Star that print out like the noses, then the plastic pieces, and then it goes through like how that we reinforce them with carbon fiber and stuff like that. Yeah.
I was really hoping that there was like a really small shop, and they, like elves just had like a little NASCAR garage, and they made all
gnomes. It'd be like gnomes, like David the gnome.
fairies and gnomes.
There you go.
A little fairy town and a gnome village, and they go to work, punch their clock, and make die casts. That's what I like to think.
Boy, the light in my car really didn't help my complexion here.
It's Casper the Friendly Ghost on.
I look like I haven't been. Yeah, it looks like I've been inside for the better half of my life. Goodness gracious.
Quarantining.
I'm not that pale, I swear to God. Yeah.
I'm pale.
Yeah,
but
big
not that
quarantine.
bad.
Usually the window light is complimentary.
No, it didn't.
Because I haven't. Everyone always does their videos in their the front seat of their car. So if you want to rant on something, now's the time since you're in the front seat of the car.
No, I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to go off. You know what really grinds my gears, America?
You
grind my gears. Where do you get off?
I would like to have a point of order. Somebody pointed out in the back of my shot, there's like, it's too early for Christmas stuff. Yes, I know it's too early for Christmas stuff. It's August. That is a Hooters stock.
Wait. It's September.
Sorry, it is September. I forgot about that. It is now the 8th of September. Never forget.
Christmas will be here soon, but
it will. But that's a Hooters stocking, and it just always hangs up. Sorry.
Just in case someone wants to drop something in there.
Yeah. I got it down at Homestead a couple of years ago. Came with a free beer cup and a calendar. Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yes, I see you commenting that stuff on Twitter. Just bad at social media and responding. Sorry.
Yeah, you're just one of those people. You put them up 3 months in advance and you leave them there 3 months after.
I am excited that I get to like actually decorate a house for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. My mother told me, she didn't ask me. She was like, we're having Christmas at your house this year. I'm like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Cool. That's the first for me.
Then when you say art, so does that mean you're decorating my house for me? Is that?
That's what I'm expecting. Like, you can't expect me to host it and decorate. Like, that doesn't work.
Especially when you get volunteered to host.
Voluntold.
Yeah. Voluntold.
Yeah, she's probably like, okay, we're having Christmas at your house and you're decorating and you're cooking and you're doing everything. I'm like, that's funny because I'll do one of those things, but I'm not doing all.
Like wings and tinsel.
Yeah, just go to. Doesn't Bojangles make turkeys nowadays?
They do.
Yeah, I think my mom got a Bojangles turkey a couple years ago. It was really good. Basically like Bojangles chicken.
Turkey's not that hard. I did one on the Pit Boss Grill last year for Christmas, so it's not that hard.
We did one last year for a show.
Yeah.
Beer can. I was blown away. You just shoved the beer can up the turkey's butt. I had no idea.
That's chicken. That was a chicken.
Chicken. Okay, beer can chicken.
But it's the same concept.
Still a bird.
You know, I have a bunch of Dove meat in my freezer right now. Dove opening day was Saturday, so I did that. So bird, yeah.
What does dove meat taste like? Like chicken?
So it's a red meat.
Really?
The dove breasts is the only meat you can get off of dove pretty much. There's not really any meat on the legs. But yeah, they're red meat. A lot of people don't think they are.
That's crazy.
So since you went out and did that this weekend, what does it sound like when doves cry?
They don't cry. Unless you just wound them.
I was doing a bad Prince.
That was a bad Prince joke.
Yeah. That's bad. That was mean too. That was mean. Like, do you think I make these doves cry?
No.
You hope it's a quick.
But I mean,
quick deal.
if you are going bird hunting, I guess there is a little bit of purple rain that falls from the sky when you make.
I don't know. Doves are more, like white and gray. But hey, brown. But purple, yeah, maybe.
They're paler pigeons, basically.
Pretty much, they're paler. Yeah. But
Sorry. This is the episode where I alienate all of the fans.
All the fans.
Yeah. Because I've brought up we've had so many great topics this show. So
Yeah.
as we transition to next week, we head to Richmond.
Head to Richmond, second round.
Couple of short tracks, couple of night races coming up.
Yep. I believe it's the final races for the Xfinity and trucks before their playoffs start, right?
No, just the trucks. The Xfinity, well,
Xfinity have one more week.
they have one more week. Yeah, they're all like on different schedules. But
Yeah, I can never keep up.
Two races.
So Xfinity starts after Vegas. Bristol. So their first playoff race is Vegas.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of wish, I know we talked about this in years past, that they all started the same week.
But they all in the same week, and that's
they all in the same week, which is a good thing.
True.
Yeah,
it's true.
So
yeah.
You're driving off. The thing's dinging.
I know. I gotta get on my team meeting here.
All right.
So team meeting's a little bit different this week because it's a Tuesday because we had Labor Day yesterday. So.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, we didn't do it yesterday. We usually do it Mondays, but a little bit different. So,
good luck with the team meeting.
I appreciate it.
Have fun with that, and good luck in Richmond.
Thank you. We're gonna need it after the weekend we had. So.
Oh yeah, sorry for interrupting your driver intro.
Kim taps my shoulder. She's like, as she points, I'm like, I have to wave.
Well, the camera guy was on the other side of pit wall, and they threw down to me, and I had no idea what was happening. Also, quickly, shout out to one of your crew guys. I don't know who it was. Saved me because the mic stand they give us because of social distancing to interview the drivers with, like the zip tie popped off, so it wouldn't stay in the stand. He gave me a new one. I don't know which crew guy it was, but
to you, crew member on the 12 team,
rescued me. So
I think we lost Ryan.
Ryan Blaney's crew member.
Yeah, I think we lost him. So that means we're gonna wrap the show here. I didn't play the music, but I'm playing the music because they're hearing it in post. So I'm adding in breaking news sounders, the sound of poop flying everywhere. That's this week's episode.
What does the weather feel like in Richmond?
There's always something in Richmond.
That's why I'm asking.
It's the tornado capital of the East Coast. I say that. I'm making that up. I'm not really. There's always a lot of bad storms in Richmond.
It's not fantastic. It's not great.
Richmond is
a little bit cooler, so pack your sweaters and your sweatshirts.
Are they allowing? I don't think.
No, but I'm talking to the
crew members. Yeah, you're talking to the guy on the 12 team that gave you the zip tie. Don't forget to bring your sweatshirt. Yeah.
I'm reminding myself when I pack.
Yeah.
All right.
Rate and review on iTunes. Subscribe. Watch on YouTube. The Facebook page. I've heard people say that it has been defunct for a while. It's coming back. We got a little bit busy with some other stuff going around in the sport. So Facebook page, Facebook group, go check it out. Should be back to life. And cool. Have a good week.